Today I had my kayak out on the water, and I was doing some video for y'all, and I decided when I got home here that I would put the kayak here in the yard and kind of explain how I have customized it for my photography. Okay, so let's take a look at that right now. First off, let's look at the kayak itself. Okay, this is a Perception Pescador 10.0. So it's 10 feet long. Okay, it's a sit on top kayak. It has a dry storage box up here in the front. It has a place in the back where you can put a cooler or what have you. And then the seat, let me show you the seat right here. The seat is built into it. Okay, I use that cushion, so that goes back like that. And then there's some straps that hold the back of the seat, keep it from flopping forward on you. And then I use this extra cushion in the bottom for extra padding. Anyways, I have two places to mount my action camera. One of them is right here. This is a piece of PVC pipe. It goes in a hole down there that is probably a little over 2 inches in diameter. This pipe here is black PVC. And it is, let's see what size that is. I think it's 2.5 inches. You just have to, if you're doing it for your kayak, you just have to measure. Now what I had to do, because it was a little floppy, is I had to wrap some electrician's tape. And to make it bigger, I added a coupler to it. So it's bigger than 2 inches, the holes in my kayak. Your mileage may vary. You can use different size pipes, okay? What I did is I clamped a ram mount ball. This is a handlebar type clamp that you can get on the internet, and I'm using a ram mount system here with a DJI Osmo Action 4 magnetic clamp. That's for one of my action cameras. Okay, it sits on the back of the kayak, and as you can see, it's above my head, and I can aim out the front of the kayak and see out the front. My other one is right here. Let me show you what it is. Oh, this one right here is another ram mount. This right here is another ram mount, and I drilled 2 holes in the kayak. Yeah, that's what I did. I found 2 stainless steel washers and stainless steel bolts and nuts, 1/4 I ran through this ball mount bracket, put washer on the inside and on the outside to give it rigidity. This is a ram mount ball, and this is a different one. This is a 1/4 plate. So what I'm able to do, there's several things I can do here. I can take my action camera, which has a 1/4 thread on the bottom, and screw it directly into that, but that's not what I do. I have a selfie stick, a DJI Action selfie stick, came with my Creator combo on my action camera. I screw that into that plate, okay, and then I put the camera on top of it, okay, on a magnetic mount. Now what's nice about this is I can turn that around so it's facing me, or I can turn it around to the front so it's facing the front of the boat, okay, either way, and film. I can also raise it up. This is a selfie stick, so let me show you. That'll raise on up pretty high, okay. Let me show you how high it'll go. It'll go above my head, okay. Let's just look at it and see. I'll show you right here. You can see it's about 6 feet off the ground right there. So I can really get some height out of that, okay? So that's my second mounting point for an action camera. But most of the time I just have it, you know, at that angle right there. Now I have two DJI Action cameras. I have the Osmo Action 3, and then I have the Osmo Action 4. The Osmo Action 4 will Bluetooth to the DJI Mic 2, okay? And I have a DJI Mic 2 for it. So when I'm out on the water, these are my main 2 cameras. I do not take my Osmo Pocket 3 with me because it is not waterproof, okay? And then you saw today, and I'll get it out here in just a minute and show you my cotton carrier for my camera, and I'm going to get that right now and show it to you. This is my cotton carrier harness, okay, that I just recently acquired, and I'm going to show you how I put it on, okay. I just kind of put my arm through this one side right here, and I grab the other top part right there and connect it, and then bring the back strap around Now I've already adjusted this for my body, okay? And that is how that works, okay? This is the tether strap for the camera. And it comes with a special mount for the bottom of your camera, okay? And when you get one of these, you'll get one of these. I'm gonna order a couple more because I plan on carrying different bodies with this harness at different times, depending if I'm hiking, biking, or kayaking. This is how I do it for kayaking. This is my D500 with my 500 PF, and this is how you mount it on the harness. You turn it 90 degrees that way, if you've got your little thing mounted correctly, and you put it in your, get it on in there, and then you turn it. And that's where it stays. After you do that, put your tether on there. That's your safety strap, okay? In case something was to happen. Now, it has a strap here in the front that you can wrap around the lens. I did not use that in the kayak today. When I was sitting in the kayak, I did not have that on, all right? That's just a little extra protection, so when you kind of bend over a little bit, you know, it doesn't kind of flop around, all right? So anyways, that's what I use to carry my D500 and my 500 PF on the kayak. That's my kayak camera setups, okay? If you have any questions about my setups and what I've done, okay, leave me a comment and I'll try to answer you and give you, put you in the right direction. The RAM mount stuff is the specialty stuff. You always have to figure that out and order that either on Amazon or from RAM mount directly. One note, the Osmo Action 4, like I said, works with the DJI Mic 2 via Bluetooth. And you can also start and stop the camera with the microphone. That's one feature DJI has. The Osmo Action 3 does not have that Bluetooth connectivity. So in order to start that camera, you have to reach up behind you and hit the record button, or use the DJI Mimo app on your phone and start it remotely. You could do it that way too, okay? And that might be a better option because you can actually see on your phone what the angle of the camera is. You know, since it's behind you on that pole, it's kind of hard to see the screens. You can't see them. You're sitting there underneath it. So if you use the DJI Mimo app, you can actually see that through there. Anyways, there you go. We'll talk to y'all later. See you. Bye.